I was determined. My mission? To film a serious professional welcome video for our new ergonomic office chairs. I stood tall, ready to deliver my lines with Shakespearean gravitas. The camera rolled. I began. Welcome. Here at Innovate Corp, we believe in synergy, in progress, and in... That's when a single red balloon floated past my head. I didn't flinch. A filing cabinet tipped over behind me with a soft thud. I kept going. The director off camera gave a shaky thumbs up. I ignored him. The lights above flickered, like a disco party losing its nerve. I powered through. A rogue paper airplane booped me on the nose. I didn't move. The coffee machine erupted, spraying lukewarm coffee onto the ceiling. I paused, took a breath and said, unparalleled innovation. My face didn't twitch. I was winning. Or so I thought. The absurdity was just beginning, but I clung to professionalism like a lifeline. The set was chaos, but I was a statue of seriousness. The director's hope faded, but I pressed on. I was committed to the bit. The storm was coming. The director called for a change of scenery, a walk and talk in the main hallway. I started my power walk, ready to talk about corporate mobility. At Innovate Corp, we are always moving forward, I declared, as the automatic doors at the end of the hall started opening and closing like they were doing the can-can. Suddenly, a blizzard of paper exploded from a nearby office, swirling around me. I walked through it, documents sticking to my suit like confetti. We embrace a fluid and adaptable workflow, I said, as a memo plastered itself to my forehead. A polite fire alarm began beeping apologetically. Somewhere, a banjo played badly. I kept my stride, face calm, as a giant squirrel-shaped shadow darted behind me. A remote-controlled car zipped between my legs, chased by a vengeful Roomba. I just kept walking. Forward. Always forward. The hallway was a gauntlet of nonsense, but I refused to break. The director's nerves were shot, but I was unshakable. The chaos escalated, but so did my resolve. I was the CEO of walking. The absurdity was relentless, but so was I. The mission continued. New plan, the conference room. Soundproof, safe, or so we thought. I stood at the head of the table, ready to nail it. The table began to vibrate. Water glasses danced. I ignored it. Our vision for the future is clear, I said. Pens, notepads, and a stapler floated into the air, spinning gently. I kept my eyes on the camera, pretending floating office supplies were normal. Then, shimmering figures in 1970s business attire appeared. One judging my tie, another dialing a ghostly rotary phone. I pressed on. It's a vision of stability and strength. The projection screen flickered to life. Not our logo, but a cat playing a tiny piano. The cat was good, but it wasn't helping my serious tone. Floating pens, disco ghosts, and a piano cat. Still, I didn't break. The director was curled in a ball in the corner. The room was a circus, but I was the ringmaster of composure. The absurdity peaked, but I stood firm. The chaos was far from over. The grand finale of madness. The room shook, lights strobed every color, and the camera wobbled like a found footage horror film. Banjo music mixed with techno beats, the coffee machine wailed, and the fire alarm screamed. The 70s ghosts danced the hustle through floating office supplies. The cat on the screen played piano with flaming paws. A rubber chicken fell from the ceiling, bouncing off my head. I didn't move. I was a monument to calm. Suddenly, the far wall dissolved into a swirling vortex of stars. From the portal, a slice of pepperoni pizza floated out and landed in my open mouth. I stood there, interdimensional pizza in my mouth, as the universe threw its final punch. The chaos was total, but I didn't blink. The director was speechless. The absurdity was cosmic. I was still standing. Barely. And then, silence. The vortex closed, lights normalized, music stopped, ghosts vanished. Office supplies clattered down. The only evidence, coffee stains, burnt fur, and pizza in my mouth. I chewed and swallowed, holding my serious face for the camera. 10 seconds. I was a champion. The director stared, awestruck. I had survived the storm of nonsense. But then, a tiny muscle in my cheek twitched. My expression crumbled. My lips trembled. My eyes filled with panic. I'd bottled up every ounce of disbelief, and the dam broke. I looked at the camera, fortress of seriousness collapsing. I screamed, "The pens were floating!" I dropped to my knees, flailing. There were ghosts in a pizza portal! My grand performance ended in a spectacular meltdown. Try not to panic challenge failed.